Eiyū Densetsu VII is a set of role-playing games created by Nihon Falcom Corporation. It is a duology, consisting of Zero no Kiseki and O no Kiseki. Together, they are considered the seventh game in the Legend of Heroes series, and take place several years after the Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky and in a different country, Crossbell. The games star Lloyd Bannings, a rookie investigator within the Crossbell police force, investigating the death of his brother. Zero no Kiseki was released in 2010 for PlayStation Portable. In 2011, the game was ported to PC for release in China and Japan. In 2012, it was later remade again for PlayStation Vita as Zero no Kiseki, Evolution, with improved gameplay and full voice acting. O no Kiseki was released in 2011 for PlayStation Portable, and also ported to PC for release in China. It was also remade again for PlayStation Vita as O no Kiseki, Evolution, with improved gameplay and full voice acting and released on June 12, 2014 in Japan. Awards: Zero no Kiseki was well received in both Japan and China. It has won several notable awards, including PlayStation Award 2010, User Choice Award, Japan Games Award 2011, Characters, Lloyd Bannings, Japanese Voice, Tetsuya Kakihara, age 18. Lloyd is a rookie investigator who joins the Crossbell State's police force in order to find out the cause behind the death of his brother, who was also a detective who served in Crossbell Police 3 years before Lloyd. He is assigned as the team leader of the Special Support Section. Charismatic, strong and kind, he draws comrades of both genders to his side. His weapon of choice is a pair of tonfa. Ellie McDowell, Japanese Voice, Eiyū Endo, age 18. Ellie is the granddaughter of the mayor of Crossbell who has returned to Crossbell after studying politics and laws in various countries. She loves Crossbell greatly and joined the police force after returning and seeing the distorted state of Crossbell. The reason she joined the police force is because she cannot affect anything as a politician because they are restricted by various outside influences. As such, she was assigned to the SSS under Lloyd. An exemplary person who excels at many things, she passed the tests to become an investigator with flying colors. She is skilled with firearms and utilizes an old-fashioned orbital gun that can transform into an orbital rifle as her main weapon. Shio Plato, Japanese Voice, Kaori Mizuhashi, age 14. Shio is employed by the Epstein Foundation, a company known as the continent's leading power in orbital technology. She was sent to Crossbell to test out the prototype orbital staff developed by the Foundation and was assigned to the SSS as one of Lloyd's teammates. While Shio may seem cool and distant, she is actually kind and considerate. She cannot express herself well because of certain events that happened in her past. Her weapon of choice is the prototype orbital staff that can transform into an orbital cannon. Her past will be elaborated upon as the story progresses. Randy Orlando, Japanese Voice, Shinai Shiromiki, age 21. Randy is the oldest member of the group. He was formerly a part of the Crossbell State Guardian Force, but was discharged due to an altercation with the Commander-in-Chief. He was recommended to become a part of the newly formed Special Support Section of the Crossbell Police by the second-in-command, Sonia Baltz. He takes the role of the elder brother in the group and watches out for everyone, especially Lloyd in place of Guy Bannings, Lloyd's deceased brother. Randy's past is shrouded in mystery and will be partly revealed throughout the story and will be completely revealed in the sequel O no Kiseki. Noelle Seeker, Japanese Voice, Musumi Asano, age 18. Noelle is a sergeant in the CSGF and the elder sister of Fran Seeker. She assists the SSS on multiple occasions, usually in the form of providing transport and mission briefings to the team when undertaking missions from the CSGF. The party also spars against her on several occasions when requested by the CGSF. Her weapons of choice are a pair of orbital machine pistols. While only a guest character in Zero no Kiseki and playable on 2 occasions, Noelle becomes a full-time playable character in the sequel O no Kiseki as a full-time member of the SSS and plays a greater role in the story. Angstrom as Hemisphere, Japanese Voice, Junko Minugawa, age 17. His name is pronounced as Wazy and not Lazy. Wazy is the owner of the Trinity Bar in the Old Town area and is the head of the gang Testament. He is first introduced when the SSS is sent to stop a disturbance in the Old Town caused by the Testaments and a rival gang. He is then encountered again later in the story and helps Lloyd and another player character from the SSS to dress up for an undercover operation. Not much is revealed about him throughout the story of Zero no Kiseki, a mysterious character. He does not fight with any weapons but relies on martial arts for combat. Like Noel, Wazy is playable once as a guest in Zero no Kiseki and becomes a full-time character in the sequel as a member of the SSS, where more details on him and his past are revealed. Guy Bannings, Japanese voice, Katsuyuki Konishi, Lloyd's older brother who was murdered by Ian Grimwood 3 years before the events of the Crossbell arc. Guy is Lloyd's main source of inspiration and motivation throughout the 2 games. Joachim Günther, Japanese voice, Hidehiko Kaneko, an assistant professor and doctor at St. Ursula Medical University. Joachim is very eccentric and often slacks off from his job to fish in the surrounding and sometimes dangerous areas. He is actually a high priest of the Church of Daji, a cult dedicated to opposing the goddess, which had previously kidnapped Len and Gio and subjected them to human experiments, and serves as the mastermind and final boss of Zero. Mariable Croix, Japanese voice, Rai Tanaka, Ellie's childhood friend and the successor of IBC after her father, Dieter Croix. She plays a much larger role in Oh no Kiseki. Mariable enjoys teasing Ellie, much to the embarrassment of the former and the joy of Randy. The mastermind behind the events of both games, working with Ouroboros to complete K as the set variant of Zero. She escapes at the end of O and joins Ouroboros, replacing Wiseman as the third apostle. External links, official website of The Legend of Heroes, Zero no Kiseki PSP version, official website of The Legend of Heroes, Zero no Kiseki PC version, official website of The Legend of Heroes, Zero no Kiseki, Evolution PS Vita version, references.